Hey everybody, I'm Ellen here at etrailer.com, and we're taking a quick look at the Interlocking Anti-Fatigue Mat. This is going to be really nice for any kind of area where you're going to be walking over a hard surface. So if you've got concrete floors, like a garage or a work area like that, it'd make a nice addition just to give you a little bit of cushion underneath your feet. In my studio, I walk on concrete floor all the time. That's what I've got underneath me, so having this would definitely make a big difference as far as the fatigue that you have on your feet over time. You know, standing on hard floors all day, your legs get tired, your knees feel tired at the end of the day, feel achy and sore, so having something beneath your feet can really make a difference. Another thing that I kind of like about having a mat like this would also be if you are going to use this in a garage or an area where you might have spills, this is going to be a little easier to clean than maybe the floor surface would be. If you have any gasoline or oil that's going to drip down, a lot of times that can leach into the concrete and it's almost impossible to get that back out. But with this, it would catch it and it would absorb it, but you could then throw these guys away and get some new ones to replace it. So, something to think about there. So let's take a closer look and talk a little bit more about the texture and kind of what to expect with these guys. They are 3/8 of an inch thick, so a fair amount of thickness. I've seen some others that are a bit bigger. I've seen some that are a bit thinner. So this is kind of that middle of the road. Something I'm not a big fan of, though, is the fact that there's only texture on one side. The other side is just flat. So if you're using this on a really slick kind of concrete surface or a painted surface or anything like that where you don't have a lot of traction, I might be a little bit scared that this would slip if you try to make any kind of quick moves or you're moving back and forth kind of fast. So that is one thing to consider. You could always just put the textured side on the bottom, but I would kind of rather have that up top, so it's just kind of up to you. It might have some grippiness, and as it sits down in the ground, it might do okay, but that is one thing that I noticed that I'm just not a big fan of. You do get enough to cover a 6 foot wide by 2 foot long space, or 6 foot long by 2 foot wide, however you want to look at it. So these two together, that's 2 feet wide. So you'd have enough to go out another 6 feet from there. So that'd be a pretty good area for a workbench or something like that to cover that. It gives you enough borders to make that. You can also rearrange them into a different configuration if you want. So that's just kind of what they come with out of the box as far as how the borders are arranged, but you can swap those out and make it fit whatever kind of area you want. All in all, I think it should make a pretty nice addition to your workspace. Again, just to give you a little bit of barrier in between you and the floor, help to relieve your joints of any kind of fatigue and stress, and again, catch anything that might fall on the floor. It's going to be caught on the mat. They are cleanable. You can clean them with some soap and water, so should be pretty good in that regard, mildew resistant and all that good stuff. So I hope this has been helpful in deciding if this is the right tool for you. We do have a lot of options available here at etrailer.com for all kinds of at-home and garage use. So check them out. Thanks for watching.